not finished yet. Okay, like it is drafted rather. Okay, and this shows that how much percentage of campaign making has left. So that's why I did not clicked on the campaign. I just try to show you that if you start, then you can easily complete the campaign. If it is not completed at one time, you can come back and you can do it later. So let's just click on a finish. So it will going to take us inside directly to the part where we were. So we were supposed to start the location setting, if I am right. So let's see where it takes us. Okay, so it has just brought us to the first setting though. So we know all these settings, so I'm not going to repeat again. We have talked about our budget, we talked about our clicks and the manual CPC and all. So now we're just going to move to the part where we were yesterday night. So this was the part where we supposed to start. This was the last part which we have discussed. Agree, everyone with me? Everyone with me? Can we just start from the location? I think before that, whatever the settings were, we have discussed yesterday. Okay. So now comes the very important part, because when we are talking about search ad, when we are talking about a search ad, so our our targeting, our targeting for this particular ad is only happening on the basis of two important targeting methods. Okay, I'll take this example and you will understand. So when I come here and if I just type window cleaner, suppose, okay, if any of the ads running or not, I'm not sure, but the search ad I'm talking, okay, they don't really use search ads much. So maybe window repair, maybe laptop repair. So we have an ad. Okay. So now I don't know in your area, if such kind of an ad is running or not, because there are not many ads in my area as well, just four ads in totality. But I just wanted to, brainstorm on this point that when we are making this ad, we should know that this ad only shows on the basis of two important targeting methods. The first is keyword, for which we have done the research yesterday and we have understood one of the strategies. And second is location. Okay, that's the reason that probably if you will type this keyword into your search engine, then you will not find this ad. Okay, you might find no ad or you might find a different ad. Okay, so this means that the two important factors or targeting methods we have to be focusing on is keyword, which we have seen yesterday, and today we'll be seeing location. Okay, so this setting means where or in which location your ad will be shown. This is what this means. Okay, now comes, this is pre-set it up. This means the whole world, worldwide. It is like going to be covering all countries and territories. You know, when I go by the country, then I can just select suppose India. If I just want to select any other location, I can just go here and maybe I can just write maybe Bhutan, you know, so another country. You can see Bhutan in front of it, country being written. Okay, and there is a expected reach. They just give us the expected reach that these many people you will able to reach if you target this country. Okay, then if I want to select any of the states or provinces, suppose from any of the countries, suppose in India, I'm choosing Punjab. Okay, so we have just seen Punjab. There's a state in India. Okay, so we can just see India, but after this it's written state, means in Punjab state only we have this much potential audience. Okay, are you able to see this? Okay, so we have 15 million in here and only 352,000 here. Okay, now I have chosen country level, I have chosen state level. The same way I can choose any city also. Okay, I can just do city also. So Akash, you need to just wait because I'm going in the sequence if you have just seen it. Okay, so now at the city level, suppose if I just choose any of the city, maybe Tokyo. So Tokyo in Japan city. Okay. So if I choose this, so the city is selected. The same way I could have selected Mumbai. Mumbai, Maharashtra, India. city. Navi Mumbai, Maharashtra, India, city. Okay, if there is any other city has been suggested, we could have taken that as well. So it's up to us at what level, what we're thinking of targeting. And then the best part of Google Ads is that I can just put the pin code even if I want to be very precise. So the pin code of Delhi from the Rohini side, the western part. So I can just come and target the big pin code. It's a wide pin code of Delhi, and it covers almost the western part of the Delhi, northwestern part. Okay, so this is how I can go to the country level. I can go to the state level. I can go to the cities level. I'm just going to remove one city. So all four levels are here. Okay, I could have taken the province because in few countries we call them provinces. Just like I could have taken Ontario. So in Canada we know that Ontario is the state or it is also called province. So the province of Canada would have selected like this. Okay, so it's up to us. I hope this is clear what exactly is happening here. This is clear at country level, province, state level, and city and the postal code level. Now, if I have to do all these things now, I don't go by this. This is okay. This is fine. This is very good. I'm not denying that they are, doing anything wrong with us. This is not like that. This setting will not be working for you. I prefer advanced search. I prefer advanced search. If I click this, the best part is that it shows me a map. And I always been a geography loving guy. So I always like the highlighted part that okay what I have chosen. So from here only I can tell you I have chosen the state of Ontario in Canada. I have chosen the Punjab state. Then I have chosen the whole country Bhutan. It is almost equivalent or rather smaller than the state of Punjab. So this is the whole country being selected. Then there is a city of Mumbai being selected. From the blue part you can see. And then under Delhi there is a northwestern pin code which I have just highlighted, which is 110085, the postal code. So in that area, only that particular postal code being selected. So this is that's like what all sectors of this place or what all areas of this place will be covered. So now if I have a shop here and if I just have the delivery range of this particular area, I can do this. Okay, there's another way. If I have a limited delivery, suppose I stay in Ashok Vihar and I want to deliver from my, I have maybe food business restaurant, dining and delivery. So I want to just keep a radius of 1 kilometer around me. Okay, so what I would do, I will just go into the radius and then I will just going to make it kms because it is much easier for us to understand. We follow this. I will just going to make 1 kilometer and maybe I would just write Ashok Vihar, New Delhi, and target. So now my ad will only be visible to the 1 kilometer part of the area. Are you with me? Are you with me? Like how we can leverage all these settings? Okay, so this can easily be done for any of the parts of the world. Like suppose if I've just taken one area of a Delhi. Suppose I wanted to take the central India. Okay, central India, but I did not want it that I put the neighboring cities and all. So central India maybe Indore or Bhopal, we have in the center or Nagpur, like these cities. So I wanted to cover all around this. Okay, maybe. So I will just choose. So you can choose from 1 to 500. If I'll put 501, it will not allow me. It says 1 to 500 kilometers. So maybe I'm just taking 250 kilometers or 200 kilometers around Bhopal. So if I just target multiple cities or states together, so I don't have to put everything together. I can just make like this. Okay, and then maybe I can just see Udaipur and Jaipur. So this is like I don't have to be going for the rural and suburbans. So I can just target the 40-50 kilometers of the urban cities or maybe towns and all, and then I can just save my invalid clicks because if they're coming from any of the areas where our services are not provided, then it's going to be a waste of a click. So that's how we can do it. Yeah, I'm doing it now. I've just done it 1 kilometer of my location. I'm in Ashok Vihar. So this is what I've done in front of you. Okay. You just need to know the right location. Yeah, I can do that. Then I can make 5 kilometers. If I am selling for 5 kilometer radius, then I can do that. I can increase it. 1 to 500 in between, I can do anything. Suppose if I deliver for 5 kilometers, I'm just going to take you there only. Suppose this is what you're asking now. So I'll not make five, let me just make three. If I just go here, 1 kilometer around, so if I just click edit, I can just make it three. Okay. The radius has increased. You could have done it for 500 maximum, minimum one. Okay, Poonam and everyone, I hope you got the point. What we're discussing here. Now that I'm coming to. That I'm coming to. That's the next setting. That's the next point I'm coming to. That's why I did not take this, location targeting in a hurry yesterday. You can choose as many. It will not going to stop you because you are bifurcating it. That's why. Otherwise, you could have taken the whole India, whole Delhi. So it will not going to stop you. It's up to you how you want to manage it. Yeah. So there is one other thing, from Shreya's question, I'm getting it. Suppose I want to take multiple locations from Delhi because I maybe don't want few of the settings not to be showing my ad. So rather than choosing one, then 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 one, will make my 10 or 12 radius marketings. Rather, what I would choose is suppose I do not want to show my ad in Janakpuri or maybe any of the areas. So I'm just going to remove the Delhi parts like this one also I'm removing and this one I'm also removing. Okay. And now I'll choose the whole Delhi. I'll come in location. I'll choose a whole Delhi now. Okay. And then Delhi as a union territory or city can be just taken. So UT may, it will going to just take the nearby cities as well. So now the whole Delhi from the city point of view being selected. Okay. I think this is not right because it is not selecting your South Delhi. So you should just see once always. That's why map is so helpful. I'm just going to take a UT then. It was just taking old Delhi basically when you were selecting Delhi city. It was taking old Delhi. Now it is taking the whole NCR as well, like the borders as well, whatever comes in the Delhi, New Delhi. Now, suppose you could have taken 10 different radiuses, just like Shreya was saying, one, two, three. But because you wanted to remove few, okay. So I'm going vice versa. I have selected the whole city, and then from here, I do not want to show the Rohini part. Suppose I'm just going to exclude that part rather. So now the whole city is selected, but only the area which I do not want to show my ad in is excluded. So this is much better rather than taking 10 pieces. You take the whole city, the whole country, the whole state, whatever you are targeting on, and just exclude those parts where you don't want to show your ad. So don't you think that this is easier rather than just joining the pieces? So you can just take all and then just remove the areas where you don't want to focus. Or otherwise, if you want to go just by each pin code or each city, then you can just go ahead. It's up to you. Right? Just up to you. I just told you the settings. I just told you the process. It's up to you how you wanna play with it, and just try to play inside the advanced search only because you can see the map. If I would have been here, then maybe just by seeing this particular part, Delhi city, I would have chosen this because it is saying Delhi city. But now from the map, when I chosen, I came to know that it is just focusing on the old Delhi part. It has just not taken the half of the Delhi, which has come inside the UT when it takes the complete Delhi. Okay, so just always go with this. Now coming to the question, and of course that was the setting why that's why I did not take in this chapter yesterday from Salini Pillai, that it is not just about uh, choosing the location. It is also to see which or who all from that location will be targeted. So that again goes into the drop down. So you cannot just miss any of the drop downs. You have to check every, if there will be a capacity, if there will be a, any of the, I would say, margins to cover that, I will take it. Otherwise, but just do not, hesitate to click these drop downs, because every drop down has something. Just like if I click this one, so this says that target the people who are in, who are regularly in, or who are showing interest in your targeted location. So when this is selected, so this is actually targeting. So I'm just going to make it simple by removing all the other ones. Let's just keep it simple. Suppose if I'm taking Mumbai, suppose, just to keep it simple to understand. So if my location is only Mumbai, or it could have been 10 locations, no difference, but it will be understand to relate. So now the ones who are staying in Mumbai, they will be shown the ad. The ones who are regularly in. Now, by regularly in means the ones who keep flying, the ones who keep working. Now, people from Pune, the people from Navi Mumbai, people from around the Mumbai 50 100 kilometers would be traveling on a daily basis. Same thing happens in Delhi. When you are working in Gurgaon, Noida, you travel. Same thing happens in Toronto and New York. Like they keep traveling from, they stay there in Canada. They work in the US because they have affordable prices to stay. So there are XYZ reasons. Somebody has a family, somebody has any of the friends. So that depends. But they are regularly actually moving into that place. So that's why Google would consider them part of this location and they will see the ad. They are maybe not staying in Mumbai, but they keep going, keep coming back. So they are coming under that radar. No matter where they stay in Mumbai or they stay in a Navi Mumbai or a nearby city, but they come under here because they regularly keep going to Mumbai. That's why the ad will be shown to them. People in is simple, is regularly in clear to everyone. Then I'll take the next one. Regularly in setting is clear to everyone. The ones who would be regularly going in this particular location which you have targeted, they will also see the ad, no matter they are there or they are at their home, which is a nearby city, maybe a nearby state. Okay, now comes the third option. Also, the ones who are showing interest in your targeted location, they also will be, going to see the ad. Okay, so these are the ones who are staying anywhere. Anywhere means anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world, I'm saying. Okay, and they're sitting in New York, they're sitting in Sydney, they're sitting in Dubai or in Vancouver, and they are typing digital marketing course in Mumbai. So they are showing with the keyword, they are showing interest in my location where I'm targeting the ad. Okay, so there is a chance that I will see the ad. Are you with me? Are you with me? So this is basically saying that showing interest in your targeted location, no matter where they are sitting, but they will see the ad because with the keyword, they have also shown the interest in your targeted location. So if you have selected multiple targeted location of India, suppose Mumbai, Bangalore, Pune, Delhi, Gurgaon, Noida, okay, and any other Navi Mumbai. So what would happen? Wherever they are, if they type any of the keywords and with it, if they write in Delhi, in Noida, in Pune, in Bangalore, in Chennai, in Kolkata, then what would happen? The ad will be shown because with the keyword, they're also showing the interest in the targeted locations, whatever the number of locations we targeted here. Okay, so you have to decide that you want to target the ones who stay there and goes, to and fro, or you just want to target the ones who are searching for a target location from any part of the world, or you want to go for the hybrid model, like the ones who are staying also, the ones who are showing interest also. Okay, okay. So this is how you just go and you select these options. Any question in this? Any question in the targeting of the location? Nearby, it will going to help you with the nearby location. So suppose if you just go again and you just wanna take any location like Delhi, so you can just take Delhi and nearby. So it will tell you what all other locations nearby Delhi can be selected. It is suggesting you the the places nearby Delhi if you do not want to think. It has just highlighted. See, in the gray area, it is not bringing any of the Delhi in the New York or Delhi in the California or Delhi in the United States, whatever it is. It is not covering that. It is only covering those cities, those states which are nearby to Delhi, as we know it. Okay, so it's up to us that if we just wanna take a suggestion from Delhi or from the Google. Okay, I go with the radius any day. Of course, it will take both. See, what it's saying, you have to understand. You will be clicking. It is not like automatically it is taking. If I select this selects all. But now you want to just take nearby and you don't want to take Delhi, then how it can take it? Are you with me, Ahmed? So after that also it is asking you what you want. It has just given you the suggestions like Delhi nearby cities or states are these. You wanna take all, or you wanna just take Delhi and maybe Haryana, or Delhi or just Gurgaon. So it's up to you. Okay. No, you do not have. So radius is different and location is different. So radius works just independently. When you are seeing all these options of include, exclude, and nearby, then I am on the location setting. Okay, so if I just click target, so you will see that Delhi will not be selected because I just not selected it. Delhi is coming from the previous one when I would have selected the this one earlier. Okay, so you can see it is not coming. Delhi is not selected. It is like Haryana is selected and Noida is selected and Uttar Pradesh is selected. So Delhi is not selected here. Okay, so that's how it goes. Okay, now if I'm in location, then I see these options where I can target, exclude, or nearby. And when I'm in a near radius, then it's the independent setting altogether where I just have to mention the kilometers or miles first and then I choose the. Okay, and then this setting. Anyone, any questions? So that was the reason I wanted to take it fresh today. It's a very important setting if you're really into the optimization properly and want to save your cost. You have to see that from where the uh, clicks are coming and from where the conversions are not coming and which area you do not cater, which area do not give you services. So many things need to be taken care. Then only you can save your cost. Excuse me. Then comes the next setting, which generally always been I think misunderstood. This is select the language your customers speak. Okay, so this is not like that. If you choose any of the other languages, suppose if I choose Hindi, then my ad will become in Hindi or my landing page will be converted to Hindi. Landing page only can be converted if you are putting a translator there. Okay, and then the person can click the translator and then the everything can be translated. It is not going to be working automatically. This is actually telling you that if I use Hindi here, okay, and then I am a customer who speaks Hindi basically. So how it is recognizing me? So when I am on Google and I am selecting the Hindi language or Bengali language or Spanish language or French language or German language or blah blah. So Google knows that I'm using Hindi basically. Now when I come here, it's not like I have to put a keyword in Hindi. Okay. It's like I have to just write anything from the keyword of course, and it will change few things like it has changed the tabs, it has changed the this result thing, it has just given a new name to the advertisement which is a Hindi translation of advertisement Vigyapan, and everything else remains same. That it is not like that the ad has changed to Hindi or the landing page has changed to Hindi. Okay, so for the better results I always say if you have an audience, where you feel like that people of different languages could be there, even 1% are using a different search engine settings, then what you can do, you can always go safe and keep it all languages, no matter what language, because in India specifically we have so many languages, and people nowadays prefer to see a lot of things into their native language, into their whatever the state they come from, so they prefer that, no? So we do not want, even if they're staying in Delhi or Mumbai and they're using a Bengali search engine, so we don't want to miss them. For that reason I will take a all language, just to be on a safer side. Okay, I'll come back to English because I do not know any other. And you can always see that as well. So language targeting allows you to restrict where your ad can appear based on the user's language setting and the language of the site. Okay, so ad can be shown to people who understand any, but not necessarily of the languages you select. Okay, so user language setting is a very important factor here, which you need to understand. What Akash is saying, sir, what about villages? So if you want to target, you can target. Who is stopping you, Akash? So if you know the village, if you know the area there, then you can go into the radius. You can just go into the city or a name of a village, maybe if it's possible, if it's there, and then you can choose it. So you are reaching there. You are reaching there by this. From the language perspective, that's why I'll keep all language, because if they use Google, so either they will be using Hindi or English, whatever they'll be using. If they use Google, it means they would be knowing the basic things. The ones who would be using, not everyone in the village will be using, of course. So the ones who will be using, of course, for them, every language setting will be open, and so that they get to see the ad if they're really, trying to find something which can be useful for them. Okay, and when you select the whole India, you can just do that. Okay, I'm not very sure what is the Luca, but you can just go the way I've just told you, like province and city and then all that. So district, I don't think so. I don't think so. District, I don't think so. You should know the name of the district, then you have to find it. Generally we just go by the towns, and as of now, so we can just see that. So if any of the districts you can tell me, then I can always check for you. Any of the districts, if you want to name. Mathura, so it's a big city. Yeah, I would not say a district. It's a big city first. It has been defined by Google as a city. It is not defined as a district. So you have to understand. You know. Pandharpur is something which I am even not sure about what can be. So Pandharpur is a city again. It is defined as a city, so you can take it. So this tool you also have. So I think I cannot just find for everyone. So please do not do this to me. Okay. So this will is going to kill the whole 2 hours. Please try to find yourself. You have the tool. It is allowed to be done in free. So you can just select all your addresses, all your places where you want to show your ad, your targeting audience, or any of the places where you've been in your childhood. You can do that. If language will change, then what will happen with the as language? I think Nana, you just missed the point, and I've shown you even how you missed it. So you cannot, you have not seen Shayad that when I selected Hindi, I have typically written the same keyword digital marketing course, and the ad language was same. It has not changed. It has not changed. Okay, I think if I go back, I will be able to show you. See, just the ad has become a Vigyapan, but the ad language remains same. You seen it, na? So this is what you're asking, na? So it is not changing. Language will not be changed. Okay. It is just like if somebody is using a Hindi, then also the ad will be shown to that guy. Okay, cool. So just come back to English. Then coming to the setting which is not required for the search ads, like this is moreover for the display and video ads will do, because in the search we just use the keyword and the location, and we're going to be covering it in the display ads and the video ads. Basically, this is completely interest based marketing. So we are on the intent base. Intent means somebody comes, searches a keyword, and then our ad is shown. When we'll be doing the display ads, video ads, then it is moreover about the interest and the behavior of the user, that what they watch, what they read, what apps they use. Then we can just select those interests and those categories, and we can show the ads on different websites, different videos, different apps. So we're not covering it because it's going to be an advanced PPC, so we should not get confused. Now coming again to the very important setting, which is called the scheduling. Okay, please guys, if you are really planning to use an ad in future, and from anywhere, if you're planning to put your credit card, I'm telling you, this is very important because I have so many students, I have so many clients rather, so much into the experience, but still they make a mistake. What they do, they put a credit card and they give a campaign, because it is hidden basically. It is not being shown. It is coming under the more settings. It is not showing regularly. It is not coming after one. So what they do, they just click next and make the ad and submit it. Now your ad was supposed to be running, from your planning point of view, from 1st to 5th February. You have given 1,000 rupees per day, 5,000 rupees you thought that it will be pending in the next 5 days. But you just realized on 10th Feb or maybe 8th Feb that your ad did not have the end date. So they are just kept running. Maybe your sale, whatever it was, gone. Maybe your any of the stock which you wanted to sell gone. But still the ad was showing, the people were searching and Google was showing. And they were clicking, reaching website, out of stock, sale ended, anything XYZ reason. Okay. So your credit card gone. Yes. Your credit card, you will realize, okay, it is still, giving me messages that my money is getting deducted. Okay, maybe anywhere in the weekly message you would check on the weekend maybe. So it's very, very important to make it a habit. Even if you're running the ad for the whole month, I say, even. Just do not think, okay, it will be running for the month time, let it keep it, none. No. Give a 28, and then after seeing the performance for next 1 month or 28 days, on 26, 27, 28, the last 3, 4 days, you can just come back and extend the date. I will teach you from the outside how these all settings can be done even after the campaign is submitted. Okay, so make it a practice, even if it's for a longer period, always give an end date. So you will not going to, get into that chaos. Is it clear, everyone? What is the meaning of it? So it's basically very simple one. Okay, you have to just give a start date and an end date so that your campaign runs into that particular period only. Okay, it is not running before that and after that, basically. Okay, then comes a very important setting, the next one, which is scheduling. Ad scheduling is a very important from the services and the product point of view. Like if you are really into B2C, B2B, then you would understand much better. Like suppose I know that my product is going to be searched by the business people, and maybe my audience is 30 plus. I'm selling an insurance, I'm selling any of the real estate example you can take, the ones who can invest, the ones who can buy, the ones who are decision makers. Then everything can be done, but every change can be done after running the campaign. You just have to pause the campaign and make the changes, and then just change whatever you want to change, and it will go again for the approval, and then your ad again starts running. Any of the settings we are doing, everything is changeable after you submit the ad. Even your ad is started to show the impressions, clicks are coming, so you can pause it, you change it. Okay, so we know that it is more of a B2B being targeted to the people of age 30 plus, or at least to the ones who will be taking some decisions to buy my product. Maybe it's the, any of the properties, any of the like real estate as said, maybe any of the, even the insurances, and maybe any of the jewelry of a high segment. So you can always think that, okay, this is the segment 25, 28 plus, who could even think of. I cannot just target that to 18 plus. I know that. Okay, so I will be just segmenting accordingly, and the same way it goes. If I'm selling any of the fashion products, then my targeting would be 18 to 30 moreover. So it changes. The same way, my buying time and my showing time changes too with the audience and with the product. So if it is more over B2B, then I will focus on Monday to Friday lunchtime, and maybe weekend I can just push it for the late mornings or afternoons, and then I can keep it on for the night. And maybe Sunday I can just push it off. So I can just go like for a B2B, Monday to Friday. I can just choose a timing when they are going to be pretty free. Maybe they'll get some time to check a Google and search their products, whatever they plan to take. So I'll just push it from that time to 12 to 15, or could be 16, it's up to you. 15:30 I'm taking in middle. And then Monday to Friday I can always choose again. And this time I'll be choosing maybe when they are just about to go to bed and they just, try to make some decisions after the dinner they take, so 22, and not much. Maybe I can just choose it like, you know, yeah, it is going to be my timing. You don't remember when we were making the account? So we did selected when we were making the account at the time of a keyword research, then we did selected few settings, before the uh, make my account without a campaign, switch to the expert mode, and then we reached to the INR and all. We selected the currency, we selected the country. Everybody remembers those steps we have done when we were making the Google Ads account before the keyword research for SEO. So all these points, all these steps were there. So when it was selected, so that is, that's the time when it is being selected at, okay, mine would be IST because I selected IST at the time of making my account only. Okay, if I would have chosen anything else, then it is not changeable, first of all. So you have to just go with the another account. They always have a very, many problem. Till date, I'm not able to change for my Facebook. It was just selected by mistake a specific time, and I have to, always see from the calculations, and it's quite difficult. But yeah, so always make a practice that you make an account. So just choose the appropriate time zone. Okay, so this is the second slot I've chosen. Or maybe on the weekends, I can just go for a different timing altogether. Okay, I can just take maybe the last, sorry, afternoons like from 11:45, and I can maybe keep it for 11:45 p.m. again. Okay, so that's how my weekend also covered. Everyone clear? Everyone clear what exactly this means? What the ad schedule is and how you can just plan your days to show your ads. So if somebody would type a keyword before a 12 or after maybe like 4 p.m. or a 5 p.m., then ad will not show from Monday to Friday because it is not on. So I should just keep my schedule in a way that I want to target at that particular segment, and I want to target in a particular period. Okay, so I should be very clear in that. Then only this helps. This only this helps. Okay, you select from your from your product and services point of view. No, you cannot. You cannot. So see what happens. I'll tell you. If you are selecting, suppose, Delhi and New York, okay, now both comes with a all opposite time zone. Okay, if it's night here, so there is a day which is just started. Okay, so when I choose Delhi and New York or India or US in my location, and when I choose here Monday to Friday 12 to 15:30, then it will show 12 to 15:30 in India, and for the US it will show 12 to 15:30 of their of their morning. It will not going to be showing that, suppose it is showing 12 to 15:30 here, and it will be just like in the US it will be night. So there is no use. So when you choose a multiple locations, then it goes by the time zone of the viewer. Whatever you set here, it goes as a time view of the viewer, time zone of the viewer, not of the account setup. If this would have been an account setup time zone, then that click would have been wasted, or that impression would be yes. Yes. So what we prefer here, that is just going to take from the country's time zone perspective. So that's the beauty of Facebook and Google. Both works in the same way. We don't have to be worried about it. We just need to put the right timing, and then that's how it goes. But if you feel, if your question was this, that in India I want to show my ad to 12 to 15:30, and in US I want to show my ad to 14 to 15:30, then you cannot do it. Okay, because in US also, in their in their daytime 12 to 15:30 ad will be visible because it is being chosen. Okay, for that then you have to maybe making a different campaign with the campaign India, campaign US, two different campaigns with a different time slots, different ad schedules. So both of the options, I hope everybody got it. Both of the scenarios which I just explained, and this would only happen if you are using any of the locations which are, differ from the time zones, even half an hour or even more than that. How do start and end date? Okay, I just got confused. So see, when you are here, so this will be coming under the settings, because I have already chosen. That's why it is, they have come out. So when you just scroll down from languages, these two settings have to be left for the advanced, but this will only open when you click on the more settings. Okay, so these two settings will be open in front of you. So this is where you give the start and date. This is where you just, give the scheduling. Okay. Okay. Then you go next, and it brings you to the very important page, of course, where, okay, thank you. So where you put your keywords in, this is what all we have done. We have just done the research, and we wanted to have a best of the keywords. We want to do, just target to the keywords with our bidding price. So XYZ. So let me just show you. That you have to do from outside. Here it will not be allowing you. After running the ad, then you can just pause the different gender. If male has to be paused or female has to be paused. In the search, it doesn't show. In the display and video, it shows at the making, at the time of making the campaign only. So that is something which is a problem in the search network. So let me just see where the sheet has gone. I'm just going to take the keywords which I have segmented. Age, gender, like demographically, you will be able to choose from outside. So once the campaign is submitted, I'll show you. Suppose I'm just going to take random keywords. So I've just taken these. Suppose I have selected these, and okay, these were the SEO, sorry. I've selected the PPC one now. These were the PPC for me. Okay. So this was my price I've given. So I've choose all together. I'm going to choose all together. Come into the ad, into the keywords, just enter the keyword like this. Okay. So your keywords been taken. Now because we know that when we don't put any of the signs to them, so what type of a keyword they are right now? Are they broad B? Are they phrase P? Or are they exact E? When we're not putting any sign across, what kind of a keyword they are right now? So all are agreed that they are broad keywords because they're not having any signs to it right now. Okay. So the moment I want to make digital marketing services as a phrase, so I just need to go here and I just need to put phrases, like inverted commas. So you can see from bottom also, it will say if it is going like this. So like, sorry, if it is going like this, then it is broad. When it is under the phrases, then it goes a phrase. And when it goes like under bracket, so this becomes exact. Okay. So if I want to make Trello as an exact, or maybe Wix logo makers as an exact, so I just need to put a square bracket to it. So this setting also has a very simpler way to do. Okay. That this will be done from the outside very easily. Just on the drop down, you will be able to do it. So what I did, I was here on the campaign settings. Okay, and then I just chosen all the location and language and the time schedule, the budget, blah 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 blah. Everything is done, and then I click next. Okay, this is what I've done. The moment I click next, this brings me to the keyword part. So there are levels. We decided budget bidding yesterday, then we decided the campaign settings today, and now we are on to the third level where keywords and ad need to be made. The keywords and ad comes here, and then I can just paste my keywords here directly, and I can just put the signs, prefix or suffix the signs, because that's how the keyword nature would be changed. Like now, this just becomes phrase keyword from the broad family. This has just become exact keyword from the broad. This is the only thing I have told as of now. Yeah, no worries. Then we go down and go down and go down. I hope everybody is clear with the keywords. Everyone is clear with the keywords. How we need to just put them. So the main part was to research them. The main part was to segment them, which we have done already in the Excel. Now it was just a formality to copy paste. Okay, so we have just copied pasted. Okay. Now when we go now at the last part, that is the main part, which is going to be the advertisement. Okay. Akash, that is a UTM thing I'll take tomorrow when we'll do the analytics. Okay, that's the analytics one. That's what I'm not taking. That is for the tracking. Okay. So now this is basically telling you Yeah, so if you want to make a negative match, suppose if I want a keyword called any of the keywords, maybe suppose I do not do what I do not do Shopify. Suppose I do it, but just for an example. So if somebody is writing Shopify website design, the moment minus again Shopify has come, so the word Shopify has become negative. So anything being searched, but the moment Shopify actually has entered into the search query, so my result would not be shown. It will not show. Okay, that is the case. So now coming to the ad part. So you can see that your ad gives you the preview here directly. Like suppose if you just click this, so this will going to give you the desktop preview. If you click this will give you the mobile preview, and you just need to make the ad and keep seeing how it is moving, how it is improving. Okay, so if I just go on any of these sites, maybe I'm just going to write graphic design as a keyword, maybe, and I'm just going to take any of the tool. I'm just get a help for the ad structure basically, so that I can get the language. So Canva is running the ad, suppose, and I just need to create a design in a minute. This is like my headline also, suppose, and I just take it and I just come here and I put in the headline. This is the new headline, the first one headline. Okay, so I put it here. Of course, it has a limit, so I can just make it like in this way. Put it here. So my ad starts giving me preview in this way. Create design minutes, free trial, blah, blah. I'm just pausing it. Okay. First thing is final URL. Final URL means your landing page. Okay. So if your landing page is this, so you copy the whole landing page address. Whenever you're running the ad, you open your website and you take the landing page. Suppose I'll just take from where we have been learning the SEO. So if I just go on Arca Skincare, you guys know very well, and Arca YouTube 2022, we know that it's there. So, mm, so this is the page, and now if I'm running the ad for this page, so I should always copy the whole URL. Okay, we should just copy the whole URL, and then we should put it here in the final URL. Okay, so it means that your landing page address needs to be put it up here. Now, why I was taking the Canva example, there's a reason that will going to answer few things from the Akash question also. He just asked for the URL thing. So when I copy this, first thing is that it is a very long URL. If you would just see it, this is the URL, for which the Canva running the ad. Okay. Now you tell me first thing that have you ever seen any of the page opens if you just break the URL? I mean, if I just choose this much, so that page should open because I'm not using the complete address. What do you feel like? If I just break the address, should this page open? Because I'm just not using the complete address. But now you would see if I just take the URL which is before question mark, whatever before the question mark being given, I'm not taking anything after the question mark, and I just go and just in the right side of what actually been opened. So this page is opened from the ad. I'm just going to paste this one. Is it any difference? Any difference? So what is just happening, Akash? Just see here because you were asking. So anything after the question mark, anything after the question mark is called tracking code. Okay, that's what the URL options are. So they are called tracking codes. And wow, what they can track for you, what they are tracking, I don't know if anybody has seen. It is telling me, or it is telling the analysis of the Canva company, who is a digital marketer, strategist, or manager. It is telling that Sachin has reached here. Not the name will be telling, of course. One user has come here today, and how he has come. he has come through the source called Google. From Google also, from where he has come from the CPC ad. After that also, from where he has come, sir, which campaign we were running. Okay, they have given a campaign name of XYZ, whatever it is. Okay, and after that, sometimes it also shows you the content where it will show you the keyword being searched, whatever the search query I would have made. That depends at what tracking code they are using. Okay, so this particular part, whatever you put after the question mark, which I will explain you tomorrow when we do the Google Analytics and how you can make your tracking code. That's why I'm not, teaching you today. So you will also know that in your Google Analytics, how many people from this particular ad reached your landing page, because this code just triggers when somebody clicks this, and then this code directly go into the analytics and tells that there are 5 people who have come from the Google source and through the CPC ad. Now you know what is the meaning of a tracking codes, at least a bit of. Okay, so they work in this way. Okay, and the second part, which I was, which I'm just, going to tell you. Now, if I just go, yeah, I can do that. No worries. So this is all tracking code. Okay, this is all tracking code. We'll be learning tomorrow to make it. On a tool, it is very simple to make. You don't have to learn the coding and all anything. Okay, I'll just be giving you a very simple tool to make it. Okay, so now the part why I copied this was different. The reason of copying this was that if I also make such tracking code, my URL becomes such a lengthier one. Okay, at least from till here it will be made. Okay, and now when I come here and put this URL, so it will show so bad. But the beauty is when we put the code or when we put the URL, it is just going to take what we want to show. So only showing company name. Okay, no matter URL address was so lengthier, and I've just copied pasted in front of you the whole address. But in the ad, it is not previewing anything. See, it is not previewing anything. It is just previewing what I want to show. And this is what they have done. See, they have their ad, and at the back end, they have such a big, lengthy address page. But they have just used Canva.com. They could have done one more thing to it, which they have just missed, which I always prefer. I can easily put anything after this backslash just to give a nice display. That is called display path. Suppose if I just write free design, so that free design will be coming here. Free design. Try now. It is not going to affect anywhere my URL address. URL address being taken from here. It is what you want to show here. And this example can be seen from the professionals. No matter their website is this much or their site is this much, they have put it up this extra. They have put up this extra. They have put up this extra. Are you with me? What does this mean? So there's a difference. That's a very common question being asked. What is the basic difference between final URL and a display path? Every Google Ads interview in the search ad, this will be asked because people are moreover very confused about it. So you need to understand in the final URL, we give the landing page address. It is without a tracking code or with a tracking code, it's up to you. In the display path, we can add something to just show, just to increase the quality and the engagement of the ad. That's it. It is not going to be affecting my landing page. Okay, so that is what the final URL and the display path means. Then when we just go down, then we can do a lot of things from the ads. Suppose now it is very dynamic. We can add up to 10, more than 10 rather headlines. What does this mean? Yeah, of course it has to be relevant. When we talk about a quality score, then you should not be having any doubts in your mind now. That every level of the ad started from the search query. Okay, starting from the keyword being searched, then to the ad, its components like headlines and slug. So what we are doing, we are trying to modify or beautify the slug only here. It has to be relevant. Okay, so you cannot just put anything. Just do not think of putting any kind of a clickbait there. Okay, so that will not be taken. Okay, I'm coming to that. So you should choose at least 5 to 6 headlines. Okay, that saves your time. Moreover, why I said time, and try to. I'm giving you a very beautiful trick right now. It's not a tip. It's a trick. Try to get your best 3 keywords into the headline. Okay, that will just going to increase your ad quality and your quality score also, because those keywords are the ones, especially the ones which you put in the phrase and the exact, especially the ones. Okay, you always value those keywords which are very important for you. That's why you wanted to keep them safe under the phrase and the exact match. So those keywords, suppose if it is the name of a company, suppose, so you can always put like Canva design tool. Okay, somebody just typing with the brand name, so that has to be used. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. No worries, because your quality score improves, huh? Because in your ad elements, that keyword, if that keyword really been asked or been searched, then your ad quality just improves, because that headline had that keyword, that description had that keywords. Okay. Why don't they, or why do actually everyone on such a competitive keyword, which has actually been used by hundreds of people in just one area, I would say, not in a city even, why they always use it? Why they always use it? Because they know it increases the quality score. Everyone. Okay, so always remember that the keywords which are valuable and you feel like the searches would be very high, and that will only going to give the make the quality of the ad increase and improve. It will not just going to be irrelevant one. Then you should use in the headline and the description. Okay, and then of course it can always give you the ideas too. So if you can see, it is giving me the ideas like these. Okay, I can have 15 headlines. I prefer 5 6. So you can just take the graphic design maybe, and then just copy paste. If it's not clickable, I don't know why. Sometimes it just clicks and gets added. Sometimes you need to copy paste. So you can just take this, and then maybe you can take um this one. Now it is showing maybe poster design. Also tells you the rough estimate. Searches in the last 30 days been 50,000. So you don't have to just go and do the keyword search for it. It is just telling you. And then maybe if any of the competitors also need to be put. So I'm just taking 5. If I just play it, like if I just play it right now, so my what is happening, my keywords would keep dynamically changing. If somebody comes in the morning, then maybe he would have seen this. In the afternoon when he came, then might be the ad was completely different because the headlines were different. Okay, but there is a very important setting, that at every time when the ad changes, I do not want to change the Canva design tool. I always want that Canva design tool is there on the first position, no matter what is shown on the second and third position. So what I can do, I can just go into the Canva design tool and pin this, and then I can just show in the first position. Now what would happen if you can see, the Canva design tool will not change. The other two headlines will keep changing. Just keep your eye here. See, are you with me? What exactly is happening? So you have just pinned the specific headline. So you have just given this Google the instructions like, keep changing my ad, but this is something which is very important for me. I do not want to change it. Okay, so you can just go by this. You can just even keep your first and second same, first and third same, and keep changing the second one, keep changing the third one. So you just need to pin it. Okay, just need to pin it basically. Okay, this is from the headline point of view. The same way it goes for the description also. So in the description, if doesn't give you many suggestions, if it is giving any, no, it is not giving. So you can just take any of the descriptions. Right now I'm just going to take from the ad, maybe anything. It's easy for teams and blah blah blah. Try to put 5 6, not lesser, not more than that. But every headline has to be relevant. Just ensure that. Okay, it's easy for teams to achieve their collective goals and create professional designs. So I have to see the limit also, and then maybe I can just choose another one with premium feature like brand blah 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 blah. So I'm just going to put it in the second description. So the same thing repeats here. If I just go in the description and going to paste something maybe from my blog, because I do not want to just write anything right now, like type anything. Just going to take the third one. So same thing repeats here. If you would see, that description also keeps changing. Right now it is showing the second description with premium feature. Okay. And then it is showing the with premium, and then after that it's also showing it's easy to achieve, whatever it is, whatever. So what I can do, I can also fix the description. Like if I just want that this should always be there in the first position, I can just go and pin this one to the first position. Because it just has two one. Okay. And then yes, you can do that. So what is the use of giving the extra headline? If you just wanted to pin it, then just give three headlines and two descriptions. If you're not, if you don't want to change them. Yeah. But yes, it can be. If you want to fix the three headlines also at the specific positions, you can do that if that is required. You can just specifically, put this one as a first. You can put this one as a second, maybe, and then you can just put this one as a third. Okay. So now what would happen? Every time this is only the one which would show. Canva design, create design, free try. So now description is changing. You can see at the bottom. Clear? You got it now? Who was it? Mohammed? Shares. Yeah. So this is how, guys, you make the ad copy, and this is how you see the preview. You can just see the mobile preview also, so you can just see every preview here. Okay. Yes, of course. Mohammed, this is what I said. Now, the quality score only improves by keeping it relevant. So if your landing page, whatever I have given, if your headlines, if your descriptions, so everything is good, then only your ad strength increases. Okay. So I have to understand that I have to put more into the headline. I have not thought much. I've just copy pasted. So I can always see the ideas, and I can always go and see the ideas if there are any. And if they are giving me anything from my particular headlines suggestion point of view. Otherwise, I have to do the keyword research or a bit of homework so that I can just make it. Okay, so they're not giving any relevant ones. I can always put popular keyword. This is what I've already told you. Popular keyword should go in your headlines and descriptions both, and try to get your headlines unique. So if all these things go, in a right way, then you can see your ad strength increases. So might be we have used the headline of Canva graphic design, but not everything from the graphic design point of view or from the Canva point of view we have used it. Okay, so maybe if I just put Canva and maybe professional graphic, okay, and then maybe in the headline also I can just think of a keyword, maybe mm, 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 web developer. Okay, and I'm just going to remove the pins because that is where the problem could be. So I did not- I've just unpinned all for a reason. I'm just going to keep one maybe first, if this is how I generally go like. So now let's see. So you would see there is something has improved, just like putting few things, and this is how you can just put more keywords and then put more headlines as a unique one, and then you would find that it is improving and it is increasing with the strength. Okay, so you can just try it. Maybe we can just take a break, and then I'll give you the case to do. I'm just going to give you a case where everything will be given. What you have to select, and then just tell me how it's working for you. I'm just going to click done. Once it is done, then you can check it out. It is been made, And when you click next, so it brings us to the extension. So I'll take extensions after the break because you should just get fresh and then come back. And I'll just going to click next. I'm not taking the extension right now. After the break, we'll do. And then your ad goes for a review. Okay. So this says billing information and all. Sometimes it stops. Sometimes it will just going to publish my campaign. That depends. Okay, I'm again publishing it. It is giving me again and again the same alert. Put the card, put the billing information, but I'm just using the publish method, so you can see my ad is published. No matter my card is not there, so even the ad gets approved, it will not be showing because the payment details not been given or neither the recharge been done any of the prepayments. So my ad will not show anyhow. Okay, so I'm under this campaign weekday and then under this ad group, and we're going to start from here. Of course, I just want to take a lot of things because we have to make a lot of changes. We have to change the automated clicks to manual. We have to see if we have to change the location or our timing or a budget, how we can do it. We have to see, from the headline point of view, if we want to make any changes or anything which can be edited. Then we will be seeing also how to add the extension to the running ad. If ad is made, and after that I want to add the extension of a phone number now, or any of the links which we seen yesterday, which shows below the ad like these, uh, how they can be added now. So all these things we'll just do after the break. Okay, guys, is it okay? Is it fine? I just don't want to finish the things in a rush. I hope we have just done the basic of ad, everything from A to Z, and now it's just like few tweaks, few settings, few shortcuts I'll be showing you. So let's just come fresh. Yes, yes, yes. Same. Just be here for 10 seconds. Give your valuable poll, and then you can leave. Just 10 seconds, and then you can leave. Just poll and leave because timer anyhow I will be just going to put it. Five, four, three, two, and one. Okay. Everybody done? Anybody doing? Anybody doing? Five, four, three, two, one. Okay. I'm closing the poll. Just going to on the timer. You guys can leave and come back in 10 minutes. Okay. So let's meet in 10. Thank you. I'm muting myself. Okay, guys. I hope I'm audible. Just a quick confirmation, please. Great, great. Okay, yeah. So we're just going to see a few things from the campaign which we have created. First of all, let's just see the very important thing, that if by mistake we have chosen the automated clicks, or the second scenario could be that my ad been running and my ad been performing very good or very bad, and now I feel like that I have to change the keywords, bit strategy into the manual. So if you go into your campaign, like I'm in my campaign, under the campaign, I go into the keyword, so it will, going to show me all the keywords which I have used. But anywhere you will not see that the pricing of the keyword can be given. Okay, you cannot just see anywhere, because the keyword pricing, please set it up as a automated, which we did purposely to see this setting how that works like. So if I have to change this, that I want to give my pricing of whatever I have decided to pay, my bid price, whatever it is, so I will just need to go in the settings from the left. Okay, in the settings on the left, and then I can just go and change the bidding to manual CPC, just like we seen yesterday, and save it again. Now, once this setting has changed, if I go back to keywords again, then you will see there is a column being added, which is called maximum CPC. And you very well remember what was maximum CPC when we started the Google Ads. The price we decide to pay. The price we decide to pay. So now every keyword can be given the price which I decide. Suppose this is something which I want to pay. I just need to click it. I want to pay 10 rupees. So it is just like save and save. Two times it has to be saved. Then suppose this I want to pay 5 rupees. From my sheet I'm taking, of course. You have to check the sheet. I'm not looking. You have to look. And then 11 rupees. So this is how you will just going to change the bidding. Now suppose you want to give the bidding of 50 keywords. Now this can be still difficult to do, because you are just putting one by one, and the keyword pricing, suppose for every keyword is going to be 10 rupee in average site. So what you can do, you can select all the keywords from here. Okay, edit, and then just go into the maximum CPC and new set bid. So I put 10, apply. So every keyword, no matter how many keywords are there, in my case there are 9 keywords, so they will be set it up to 10 rupee. Can you see this? Manually also you can change, and by selecting all and going into the edit, you can just change the pricing of all the keywords together. Are you able to see what exactly is being done here? So that's how this works like. Okay, after that also, if you just want to change few of the keywords with the manual pricing, so you can just make it like, suppose this is going to be 20, so you can just save it manually, few of them. So I've just selected the keywords from here, from the keywords, edit, change the CPC, and give the price and apply. So all the keywords there will be changed. Okay, this is how you can also do the increase or decrease. So when I say now that in the next day, in the next day, if you really don't want to go the formula, next day when I see that these three keywords are not getting impressions, so what I will do, I will come here, and I will just going to take those three keywords. Suppose by tomorrow this has not given me any impression, by tomorrow this has not given me any impression, by tomorrow this has not given me any impression. So what Sachin sir told us, just try to increase the pricing by 10%, 20%, 10% in starting days. So what I would do, I will go again, edit, change CPC, and then increase bid by percentage. You can just do it like 10% and apply. Okay, so this is how for those particular three keywords you would see now 10 becomes 11, because 1% or 10% been added. See, 11, 11, 11. So all these shortcuts, you will learn over the period of time when you start working, and a lot of things will keep coming in your use, moreover when you start making the campaigns. Another shortcut is that, if you remember, we have just put it up square bracket, so this became exact, and we have put it up the phrases, so this has become phrase. But I don't do the signing, or that putting of the square or phrase when I'm copying pasting the keywords there. Why? Because we have a shortcuts here. I want to make this exact. Click it, exact. Click it, phrase. Click it, exact. So this one is easy or that one was easy? Which one is easy? I think this one is quite easy. We don't have to just go and put the signs manually. So we can just take the keywords and copy paste there. And any of the keywords need to be changed, we can just click and change the keyword type by clicking it. Okay. Even we can just do it again in the same way. If you just want to change every keyword to the phrase, suppose. So again, same way, edit, and you can just go into the match types, click and change all match types and choose a match type and just make exact. So all the keywords going to be exact. So in both of the cases, bidding and the match type, either you can do manually, either you can select all and go into the edit and change it. Okay, so this both settings are quite useful when it comes to just saving your time. Okay. Now comes the part again of doing some changes. Okay, Rishi, we have done. Maybe just repeat the notes and just please watch my recordings. Broad match, phrase match, exact match, negative match. Okay, we have done this yesterday. We cannot repeat. It's almost a 15 minutes topic. Okay, please do it. Now coming to the extension, we have to start the analytics. Also have to at least integrate your site today so that you can start seeing the traffic from today itself. Yeah, no worries. So when it comes to extension, okay, let's take step by step. The first thing is, suppose you also want to change the location. Somebody was saying now that if I want to make any changes to the running ads, so this ad starts running, it starts giving you the impression. You start coming under the ad and you see there is a click, there is a impression, blah 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 blah. So just realize that I have to limit my location. So again, you go into the settings on the left side and you go into the location and you can make changes. Everything can be changed again. Okay, even network can be added, even languages, budget, bidding we have just seen, dates can be changed. Everything can be changed from here. Okay, so we will be doing a lot of things when it comes to conversion and all. That's why I'm not showing you all of it. But yeah, when we're doing the advanced PPC, I'll show you the conversion rules and all. So from there, you can make a change if the campaign even is running. Okay, so that's what from the changes point of view is important. Now comes the addition. So I realized that my campaign was made, but there the extension was not added. Extension like the number was not added, like this, the number was not added, or neither the links were added. Okay, it is just like showing right now a simple ad. Okay, this is what it's showing. I think everybody knows it. Okay, and if I just click it, it will again going to take me inside to just edit the ad, but not from here. We will be doing the extension addition. So we're just going to keep it same. Now we're going to click the extensions, which comes under the ads. Okay. So when we click this, and when we click this gives us a lot of extensions. So we're just going to take few today, and then of course in advanced PPC, in the shopping ads and in the lead ads, I'll be taking all. So the site link is very important from the search ad, because in the search ad, the only extension which has been given a value is this, or the other one is the number. Okay, so both of the extensions are very essential for the search ads. That's why I'm taking them. So site link, if I just click, so this will going to show me that okay, this will be your ad preview. This is how the ad would look like. So suppose my first site link is design, and then I write free templates and maybe free videos, blah blah blah, and then I just give a URL. Suppose this is www.canva.com/. templates. Okay, and the name is okay design. Sorry, because I have to give the name design, so I'm just going to put design. Okay, so free designs I'll put for image. Okay, free videos or reels, anything which is highlight nowadays. And then I can just put a second one, so you can see it has started to show in here. Mobile preview under the ad, it has started to show. Now for the site link to maybe templates. Okay, and then I can just copy paste maybe, and I can just replace it by templates. Okay, then I can just choose this one again. Free video templates. And then of course the URL will be changed. Now it will be templates URL, like templates landing page. Just like you can imagine that there is a colored shirts, colored t-shirts, or any of the shoes you are selling. So the main ad takes to the category page where all the shoes been listed up. And maybe here you are putting casual shoes, here you're putting formal shoes, here you're putting cricket shoes, here you're putting football shoes. So anything can be added as an extension. Or if you're selling any of the packages, so it can just highlight like any of the services you're giving extra, or maybe it is telling about the booking online, download brochure. All these extensions can be easily worked up. You can just need to take user to these specific pages. Okay, this is how two been added, and this is how you can add four. And I'm just adding two right now, and this is how you can just add four. You should add four, you should not add two. And okay, let me just do it rather. So maybe next one, from the Canva point of view, what we can do guys. So add what add and stories and stories ideas. Okay, something like this. That's it. Okay, so social media posts content can be downloaded. And also we can just take any of the maybe name like Facebook and Instagram um, post ideas. Again, I'm using ideas, sorry. And then you can just put this, and I can just make it like social media. Okay, and the last not least, maybe from anywhere from the logo. Okay, so logo making in free. Okay, so design your logo in 5 minutes, and then I hope you have started to see the preview now. Okay, and add up to the elements in free, and then just design the logo in the page. Okay, and then you save it. So when you save it, so outside when the extension will be seen, uh, when the extension being seen, so you will see the ad which we designed, before the break, and now the extension, they will be given a together preview, like how they will look like together. That's again the beauty. So now this is showing you. Can you see this? So this is what we have designed before the break, and with this the extensions has come. Are you with me? What exactly has happened here? So ad was made earlier, started to run, and then with the help of the extensions, I have just made these clickable, beautiful extensions, site link. Okay. The same way, if I want to add the number to it, what I would do, I will click plus, go to the call extension, and then I just have to, select my country, and then I have to just give my number. Of course, it will going to validate it. So I'm just going to put random. This is not my number, and I'm just going to click save. And I will see quickly that under the call extension, there is a call. So how many of you actually on your mobile have seen ad of this sort? Ad and there's a calling button. On the mobile preview I'm talking. Everybody would have seen, because this is the ad actually pushed for the mobile users. Okay, so people do see because this is a very easy way to connect. If they want to order something, they have to just convert anything. So they would see a website which will again not going to give every conversion very quickly, but this calling button is so easy. They can just call them directly and they can just make a booking. Okay, so these two extensions are important as I'm just taking these two right now, and of course, then we'll do the advanced. There are a lot of extensions we're talking about from the display ads to not, but exactly the shopping ads, and there can be extensions used. Okay, and also in the lead ads, very important extension of a lead generation. Also, I'll use it. Okay, so this is all about from the no, in this there is not. In your Facebook there is. I think there was something from the messages point of view, but after the call, they have not given it anymore. They have just, I think, removed it. I'll still check it for you. Just let me do it. No, there is not. There is not. No, there is no email as well. No, no. See, what you can do, Ishwarya, there are two ways. Either you run your ad. Yeah, every other extensions are for the e-commerce and the shopping ads. Mostly, mostly. There are few which can be used here as well, but they are not very useful. But still, I will give you the preview and we'll reach to the advanced. Okay. But only these two and the lead generation is very important from the search point of view. And then there are price, there is affiliate, all those are shopping ads with the product ads. Okay. So Aishwarya, we can use our own ID as well. And if we want to just be on a safer side, what we can tell them that please give us the access of your Google Ads. Okay, this is what I get. I'm not using the email IDs of them. They have given me the access to use it. Okay. I think I've already answered. No? I think okay, yeah. So see what happens if suppose today I want to give the access of this particular account to Ishwarya. Okay, what I would do, I will just go into the tool and settings, and then there are ways to do it. You can just give the access to people. Like go into the access and security, and then I just have to put an email ID of you. Okay, and I just have to make you maybe the admin or something. Okay, so this is like if I just put like Ishwarya, just sorry if I'm not spelling it right, or just because we have lesser time. So if this is your email ID you will give me, I will give you the standard rights means you can just do everything. You can view my campaigns, you can use the tool, you can edit the campaigns, you can view the information, you can edit the information, you can see the reports, and you can do everything. What I am able to do. Okay. If I just want to give you the read only, then you will only able to read. Okay. That is how you are able to, give the access or take the access from your clients. Okay. You have to tell them because they don't know these processes. You have to tell them that, sir, please go into tool settings, go into this and just put my email ID and send me. Then you will get an email. You have to just accept it. Accept it and under your, this one, this will start coming. Okay. Clear? Ishwarya and all. Everybody knows now how to give the access, how to take the access of a Google Ads account. Okay, great. Now, what's the amount of extension we must use to get a good? So only two. You can just use up to three rather, but choose two. So one extension, if it's a site link, then choose the call one, or maybe you can use a call out. So call out is a very simple one. It just increases the text length. Okay, so the third extension, which is very soon, I've been reading and hearing, it will not be used much now. Earlier, we used to have a very lesser space to write the ad description. So this used to be very helpful. Nowadays, we have spaces like 90 characters each, so we can write up to a longer, still have a right length of the description. We don't need anything else to be written. But earlier, it used to be like this much only. Okay, almost I think this much, if I'm not wrong. So for adding the text to it, we used to use the call out extension earlier. Okay, call out extension. So what happens when call out extension comes? So this just adds on the content. Just as I said, it's a call out text, isn't it? More like a clickbait. So I can just say free trial or 14 days trial. Okay, Then I can say um, free images, sound tracks. I don't want to use the free again and again. To use, and then maybe download PDF. It was almost that. So what has happened? It has just segmented these call outs with the dot. There is a full stop in between, and with the description. So they are saying description will be there. After that, this will start, showing. If I'm just going to save it, so under the call out now, so you will find this is a site link preview. This is a call out preview. So under the call out, you can see that in addition to whatever I have given, like till here it was my description idea. Now there is a 14 days trial, 3 images on blah, 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 blah. Clear, everyone clear? This is also one of the extensions which we just did. Okay, so you can use these, but do not overuse all the extensions. You should not just submit all the extensions together. So your rather quality score goes down. So maximum up to 2 to 3 you can use in one ad. If you want to use other extensions, then please go for a different campaign or a different ad group. Okay, just do not overdo. Okay, do not overdo. If any, click on a call button, you didn't click on see the ad. See, when you are onto the Google, suppose here, then this is not clickable. I don't know who has asked this. I think it was Ahmed. Muhammad. Okay. So Muhammad, see, when they are clicking here, so it is not clickable. Clickable part is only this and this. Okay. Then you are paid. When you are clicking and you are reaching to the landing page. And when it comes to the mobile preview, then when somebody clicks this, when the call matures, when the call is completed, like it has been ringing and somebody, they just they have to take a call, or maybe it is, even it is not going to be, matured completely. Like it doesn't see the duration, it sees the amount of time you have clicked it. If you have even clicked it once, so that is a click. That is a click. Yeah, you can say that. So the tappable, so that is a click. You click this ad or you click this mobile, that will be considered as a click. Okay, but here it is not clickable when it comes to the desktop preview, which I'm just showing you. This one. Okay, ठीक है. So this is all about from the mastering course. Of course, we have a lot of things coming. Advanced PPC. I've already shown you, but all will be covering there. So you don't have to be, thinking a lot of things are remaining. So 24 hours training just for whatever we have not done, so will be coming your way. But of course, if you are able to practice this much also, that it will going to help you a lot. I'm right away, going to give you a homework. Then maybe if you can just connect our analytics, so that tomorrow when we come, we can just start with the learning. So I'm just going to give you an exercise. Now, I would have given you in the class only. I wanted to give you in the class and see if you have understood things or not. But anyhow, I'm just leaving it for the maybe after the class you can do. So this is going to help you a lot, at least in the way that whatever I've taught you. And you can always take your combinations. Whatever the settings I have covered, it will going to take that. Okay. I'm just going to tell you exactly what need to be done from your side. Okay. So you have to make, of course, you cannot make up, make this right now because you have lesser time. Just so that everything comes in our one page. Okay, now it's okay. Yes. So you have to make a search campaign. You can use travel to Dubai, your choice of topic. It's okay. Just ensure that you use either sales, either website, either leads. If you remember the very first step where I told you, I am choosing without a goal, you will be choosing all these. And then now you would be able to realize that settings rather got decreased as compared to anything has not been discussed. Okay, then you can just take a location and a radius targeting. You can select multiple cities from multiple countries or multiple states, and also you need to exclude some countries or some cities or not. So even if you're taking a topic of your choice, try to make the location for Delhi 70 and Toronto 150, and then you have to just exclude these. Try to schedule your ad to these timings. Budget should be 1,000 per day. Bidding should be manual CPC, and put at least 10 keywords in ad group. And if you want to make another ad group also, you can do that. And make the ad with the responsiveness, like at least choose 5 headlines and 3 descriptions or 2 descriptions. It's up to you. And try to pin the first headline and second description. So from this whole sequence, from the very first, the goal setting, and to the pinning. I'm not putting the extensions here. I would have added the extension also, rather use any use site link extension. Okay, you can choose of your choice. So use site link extension also, so that you are revised with the extension. Okay. So why we are giving this? If you'll make it now, you will able to just revise everything, whatever you have done in the last 4 hours since yesterday till today. Are you agree on this? Agreeing that every point being covered in this whole sequence, and if you really want to do it practically, you will really going to learn it. And this is how you learn it. I'm telling you. No matter how many times you will see my recordings, no matter how many times I'll give you the screenshots, no matter I'll make a PPT step by step, you will not be learning. But the moment you will going to make your first campaign in this way, and this is how we get the data or we send the data. This is how I send the data to somebody if somebody is working for me. This is how I send it on the email. I get the approval from the client, I send it, and then a freelancer works for me in this way because I have told him precisely, do this, 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 everything precisely. There is, I don't have to call him. I don't have to just ask him to come and sit with me and do the work. If he knows it, he will able to do properly. Okay, and that's what I expect from you guys. And that only can be done if you know these things and if you know how to implement it. Okay, so I hope you'll able to do it. And if you have anything to ask from Google, I'll just ask me, and I'll just see if we can at least integrate the analytics. Okay, I just want to check that and how much time it will take. Let me see it first. Yeah. If we have to use mention should be the most. I think cycling and the number are very very important from the search ad point of view. You should please try to use them. They're very very important. Just seeing it. Um, yeah, so I think Shaz, you should also prefer that. Okay, that is the most preferred one. So see, for the site link, it is very important that you try to use the landing pages which are different from your main landing page. The site link actually works when you trying to highlight or trying to take the traffic to the other pages rather than just the landing page. Because on the landing page, anyhow, traffic is moving from the main link. Okay, if anybody is going to be here, then he knows that he's going to reach to the main page. Well, he knows that it or not, but that's the intent. That's what the understanding they have. But if anything extra been added, suppose certification or industry oriented modules or any of the PG's program. So it can take to the different pages as well. So you can do that. And you can always put the keyword. Suppose if I would have been here, like if I have to just design it. So maybe I have a digital marketing course where this takes maybe I have a specialized course just for a PPC. Okay, I have an advanced PPC page where I just take the admissions for the 30 hours PPC program. Then I have advanced social media program, which is again 30 hours special program. So I would have just given advanced social media, advanced PPC, advanced SEO, and all these three would have been connected to the different specific pages. And somebody chooses to go for a full program, then he would have chosen this. So this is how I could have segmented and used the right keyword and the right landing page behind it. Okay, it was Khulud. Okay, I hope you would have just got something to understand from it. For URL, yes, you can use it. Okay, choosing the type of extension isn't based on type of it. Of course, it will be. Of course, it will always be. See, if you are generating the leads, then of course you have to see that you will be choosing the lead generation extension. And when it is about the just like somebody said restaurant, so I know from that point of view, for me the calling option is very important. Okay, same way if you have any booking agency, like travel agency or something, so for me the landing page is also important. And if I have a team who has the sales phone numbers been given, then always it can be used for that reason as well. So they can always go and call directly. Okay, so this is how that can be worked out. So I think we need 10-15 minutes to do this, guys. Now the analytics integration. So you can just let me know if we can do today or tomorrow. It's up to you. You can just do that, Ahmed, by making the landing pages, putting the affiliate links there, and then you can just advertise your site, advertise your pages. You cannot put the direct affiliate link here. You cannot put that. Okay. Yeah. No worries, no worries. That's why I've asked you, because it's a new topic and we have done so many things together. You have learned so many settings. So I want you guys to just revise it once and come back fresh tomorrow. I think that would be better. It would be much better for you. Okay. One last thing I just wanted to show you from the same ad. Just give me a moment. Just a minute, Elias. You can type your question. Project I'll take tomorrow, Peach, after the analytics, because there are few screenshots need to be taken from the analytics also. So I'll explain you the analytics and then only I will able to cover it. That's the reason I'm not taking it as of now. Just a minute. Uh, Ilyas is asking something private. Look, it was about the freelancing. You will be learning that one of the strategies in the LinkedIn. When you do these social media, LinkedIn, it's a very good place to do that. Otherwise, if you just want to start getting, or you just want to be engaged in some of the designing work, SEO work, keyword research work, or maybe search ads, so you can just start making your gigs. So there is something called gigs on Fiverr. There is a site called Fiverr, Fiverr. I'm just going to put it here. So you can use this one. It's a very good site for the freelancing projects, or either you can just write freelancing sites, and this would write Fiverr basically. So that's something which I love the most. So you can just make your account here. That's a free account, and you can just upload your profile there and just tell them what exactly you do, and which all projects you can work for: WordPress, SEO, keyword research, Google Ads, and you have to show some of the screenshots of your work. So just wait by tomorrow when I'll be explaining you the project. You will understand how to bid yourself, how to highlight yourself for the freelancing. So from there you will get the idea, to do that as well. Okay. Plus you can use freelancing.com. There is a very important way you can do that also. And then there are many sites like Upwork and Guru.com and all. They are quite difficult to get the projects, but this gets you if you make the account with all the right thing at the right places. So you can use this one. Okay, Elias. You have to show the Google AdWorks, which we will do, and if yes, and how. So you have to just put your screenshot of the ad part. So when your ad is done, then you will just going to take a screenshot of this ad like this. You can just use the snipping tool, and then you can just put in the Excel under your name. Okay? So I will get to know. Okay, you have designed it all well. Okay. Can't I choose my affiliate link in the ad to direct the landing page to the? Yes, yes, yes. You can use it. You can use it. If you are taking the user to the website which you own, then Google doesn't have any issues. But if you will put the direct affiliate link which you got from the Amazon, suppose, then your ad will not be approved. You cannot do that. That is not allowed. Okay, that is how it goes. Like, yeah. But in the shopping ad, still, we have a kind of a workaround to do it. So you can do that in the shopping ad, where you will see that a lot of the ads are coming from Amazon on the shopping ad, and mostly they are run by the resellers only. They are not the ads which are Amazon is running directly, of course. So they are the reseller ads. So same way, the way reseller is doing it, or the one who is selling on Amazon is doing it as an affiliate. Also, you can do something. So that will be part of a shopping ad strategy when we'll discuss it. Okay. No, you can do that. You can do that. FB generally approves, but I think 2021 being the year when FB been very strict on affiliate links. I have seen almost 20-30% of the accounts getting banned or temporarily suspended because they were not approving everyone. So you have to be very, very very safe in recharging your amount and account, and also not using your personal profile to make the account for the affiliate products. Make a new email ID, make a new profile, make a new page there, and then make the ad for the affiliate testing. Okay, just do not put your own profile into that risk. That's how it works. Yeah. So all these things I talk in the social media classes, but you have just asked me, so all those going to be starting discussing the advanced social media, which starts in February. Can you please highlight options that not need the approval from Google in the document, and the one that I don't know what exactly that means, Ahmed. Which other uh, part you want me to write there? Yeah, Facebook is good. Facebook is good. Facebook is quite cheaper if you compare it with the LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter, even Pinterest. So Facebook is the cheapest one. Yeah. It depends on the funnel, you are selecting at what stage you are. It depends on the stage you are. If you are at the awareness stage, then you would go with the branding awareness. If you are at the middle, then you would go for the traffic. And if you are trying to choose the conversion as your model, then you will go for the goal settings like leads and conversion and also shopping and all. That depends. Okay. So earlier stage, go for a branding, and you can distribute your budget like 60-40. What you can do, you can just make a branding ads for the first week for 60% of your budget, and after the first week you can keep continuing the branding, and for the 40% of your budget try to spend on traffic. That's how your strategy should work on, and then keep seeing the performance. I just told Ahmed, after even approval, suppose my ad gets approval, I can just go into the settings on the left side, and then I can just make any changes. I can just do that location change from here. I can just do the bidding change from here. Anything can be changed. Okay. In a brand awareness, I've already shown you yesterday. It is basically going to be just the display ads, just the display ads. It is the objective you saying that which one is better to choose, website traffic or brand awareness. So from the objective point of view, you didn't say ad type. I'm saying you're saying objective. From the objective, I'm saying that if you're starting your business, then your budget should be distributed. That your brand awareness ads are running on the display and a video network where your branding is done. And yes, of course, speed. So sorry. Okay, 6 minutes over. So thank you so much for your time, guys, and have a very good night. I'll meet you tomorrow for the last time for this course, of course, and we're going to do the analytics and projects. And then you do this homework and do practice, please. Okay. So take care. Good night. God bless, and I'll meet you tomorrow 9 p.m. IST. Yeah. Everyone, good night. You guys can leave. You know that the link would come to give your valuable feedback. So please participate. Yeah, Rishi, what you saying? Okay, I don't think Rishi's question is the campaign which we create was which one? So we created search campaign and we have just worked on a search campaign, Rishi, right now. So we should not talk about a display and video as of now. That will be done in the advanced PPC when we'll be making all the ads like banner ads, video ads, shopping ads, so that will be done there. So you just have to make an ad like this. This is called a search ad. This is called a text ad, search ad, text ad. So you have to just work on this. And this is what we have studied. This is what we have learned. Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. So I'll take a leave. I'll meet you tomorrow 9 p.m. and then we're going to just cover the analytics part and the projects. And then we're going to say tata bye bye and meet again in the next course. Take care. Bye bye. I'll take a leave. Thank you. Thank you, Megha. And good night. God bless everyone. Be safe. I'll meet you tomorrow. Bye. I'm just leaving, Megha. Thank you. Yeah, bye. Take care. For joining. Yeah. And back today, we will with us. So thank you so much for attending today's. We'll see you tomorrow. Till then, here. Bye bye.